So trying to sleep 4 adults in 149 square feet, as you can imagine, can be a little bit challenging. So what I'm going to do is work on building a seating area that converts into a bed when we have extra guests. Good job, Patty. Is the lake your favourite? Patty, no, this way. Take the easy way. This way, come on. Good job. I lost the dog again. I'm not too worried when he hangs out near the cabin, but when he goes off on these little expeditions... This way, come on. No. It's been raining most of the day, but I think it's just about stopped, which is great. So now I can get outside and I can get on with fabricating this little seating area that we need to install into the cabin. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to clear away my laptop and my other stuff. Then we're going to take the spool table, we're going to get that outside. All these camping chairs, we're going to get those out of the way. We should probably move these bottles. And this little box here I've actually been using it to store some shoes in. That I'm going to put over the other side when we start building our storage system. And I guess I should get this propane tank out of the way. So this is the area we've got left to work with. Something like an L-shaped seating area here, where the side of it will actually slide down and extend out to make as close to full-size sleeping bed as we can get. Hey, come back. You can't go wandering off, Patty. How big do I make the seat? Because the mattress that we got, well, the foam roll that we got is a 6 foot by 4 foot. I think I'm going to make the bum bit of the seat a little bit shorter so you don't end up with too much space. I think we have the footprint. That's kind of the footprint that I envisage this thing taking up. At some point I've just got to commit and start cutting the wood. So I've got the base cut and I've got the top layer, the top support cut. So I just need screwing together, and then I'm going to be putting the supports, the walls, the lifts, whatever you want to call them, to lift the top layer up. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. Do I screw these all together? And I'll do my next cuts. I think we screw these together. These aren't gonna fit. Excuse me, Patty. If I was a tape measure, where would I have? That's the base done. Now we have to do the next one. Oh, you're running out of battery. I'm just going to get on with this, get this done, then I'll change the battery and I'll show you. Welcome back. You have a fresh battery, and I've managed to get all of this assembled and screwed together. So my next job is I'm going to put in some stanchions. I'm going to use the word stanchions. That's the word for the day, stanchion. And I know there's going to be somebody in the comments who is like, they're not stanchions, they're blah, blah, blah. And for that, I thank you, because I can't remember what they're called. So I'm going to put those in to lift that top framework up, because that's the seat. That's the actual bit you're going to sit on. So we'll do that, and I think at that point we should be good for the evening, because I'm really starting to get hungry. It is looking like a little bit more rain again, so I'd like to get tidied up. But that's a good position for tomorrow, when I can actually start putting the slidey out bit on as well. I might have a lot of lumber left over. I don't quite know why. I think it's because I've been rounding up on all my counts. I like it. We are done for the night. See you tomorrow. It has been raining pretty much all day, making it difficult to get outside and get on with this, but I think we have a bit of a break, so I'm going to try and crack on as much as I can with this. One of the challenges here is that Mouse is arriving in about 4 hours, so I need to try and get as much of this done as possible. Now, as I was sat here looking at it this morning, I think what I'm going to do is these two side pieces, I'm actually going to shorten those up to basically shorten up the seat area. It's a little bit too big. I had it at 26 inches. I think even with a back, like a backrest, I think it's still going to be a little bit too deep to sit on. So I'm going to take that back, give us a bit more space. So I want to do that first, then we can get the top seating framework screwed down. Then once we're there, we can make the slide out component. I think if I can get it to that stage so that it's technically a functional seat, I think that'll be a pretty good place to get to today. Don't worry, that is not going to live under the seat. Just want to make that bit clear. Don't use the saw near the gas line. Okay, Dad. I've lost the dog again. He's over there. Jeepers. Don't go through the... Oh, he went through the puddle. Patty, come on. This way. Uh-oh. How did I do that? Like, Seriously, how the truck did I do that? Can you see the problem? How? Oh, I see how. I wonder if I've got another piece of 2x4. Damn. 2x6. No 2x4. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my 2x6 and cut it down. But I've just lost my pencil that I put down 2 minutes ago. Okay, this is really embarrassing. I found the pencil. The problem is, it's a red pencil. And I have a lot of red tools. And it was on top of the other tool. Alright, it must be 52. I know it's short, but I measured it from the other piece, which should be the same. You know what, let's just remeasure it just to be sure. 52. 52. Moment of truth. Yay! It fits. Alright, we are now back where we should have been about 20 minutes ago. So now we've got our front cross piece screwed in. I know the first thing you're going to ask me is, why didn't you do it the other way so the print was on the inside? And yes, I could have done that. But anyway. Oh, this is Ben with my pizza. He's going to be really cranky because I said I would have the fire going and I'd have some chairs out and he's going to chill out with me for a bit. Let's just pretend that we were just really, really busy, all right? I should put the chairs out real quick. Ben brought me pizza. That was incredibly thoughtful and tasty. I did get crap for not having the chairs out, and it looks like my fire skills are just not up to par today, so he's gone home. But that gives me time to finish up in here. I'm just going to count the notches that I need on this front bar that will slide the, or house the sliding components. Which is a shame. I thought I'd be a lot further on. You know, I always do, but... Too close, Paddy. Too close. Super. So I think the main frame is now pretty much finished. I've got my slides on here so that the other piece is going to be able to slide out like that. And I got time, it's only 5. Mouse should be here about 8. Gives me 3 hours. What? How is it an inch out from one side to the other? That's 22 and that's 23. That is really annoying. Somehow that corner there is 1 inch out of place. That is 23 inches from the wall. This is 24 inches. So I think I got it. I also think there's a lot of twisty wood going on. We've now got 23, just under 23 and 3/4, 23 and 3/4, 23 and 3/4. The base is 24 inches. I'm not even going to worry about it. Oh no! Split the wood. Bloody hell. Do I worry about that? I did split the wood a little bit there. But it is pretty solid. Do we just add this to the happy little accidents that only you and I know about? That is amazing. Now, I think I've got some sexy black screws to make this look awesome. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Nice enough, nice enough. This is actually pretty comfy. Height-wise, it's pretty good. All right, moment of truth. Will this work? No. So here's the thing. Because this is rough lumber, rough framing lumber, some of it's a little bit not quite perfect. What we've got is the slidey frame is just maybe 1 millimeter higher than the other one. So when this one slides out, the back piece, the back bar, gets wedged underneath the fixed slat. What I need to do is raise this a little bit so that it clears all the way. And I don't have anything to do that. Actually, what I could do is cheat. I do have this spare piece over here. You remember that one that we cut too short? We could put that on the inside and lift it up. That would give me the clearance that I need. Check it out. Ta-da! As you pull it out, it does actually slide all the way now. Overall, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. 7 o'clock. I have about an hour. So what I think I'm going to do is I've got a piece of board here that I'm going to put over there. It's got to cut it to fit. Screw that down. Then I think that's going to be it for today. And for those of you who were screaming at the video to tell me that storing my lumber outside in a wet, high humidity environment could cause wood warpage, you can take 2 I told you so points. I just found my pencil. I know it still looks a little rustic right now, but my plan is to put some boards, very much like we've done on the side of the kitchen there. Put some boards on the open areas and some little cupboard doors so we can use it as under seat storage. I was actually thinking a little shoe rack at that side would also look really good. A little shoe rack right in there. What I've had to do is kind of work out the differences on the sizes of the cushions, because the back cushion can only go up to kind of below the window, otherwise we're never going to be able to open the window. And so that's 21.5 inches straight up from the base, because I want to have it tucked in at the back to stop it falling forwards. And then for the base one, obviously it's not going to go all the way to the wall because we're going to have the cushion here. So this is going to start right about here. So this is going to be 20 inches to the front. Okay, that should give us a nice solid corner leg right there. So that corner is a little bit of a tight fit around here. But I think I'm just going to leave that for now. We'll see how the cushions fit. Now for the covering, what we've decided to use is we picked up a comforter that was on sale, so a sheet with a bit of padding on it. So I'm going to try and cut that down and use that to upholster the cushion. Now, the question is, do we have all the stripes going the same way? Or, I think these straps should be going up and down, right? Like that. Do we have these ones going that way? Or that way? I don't know. It's pretty comfy.
Awesome, so.
To do this job, you need 6,000 staples.
And a lot of patience. Ta-da! I'm worried that we don't have enough cloth left for the last piece. Ooh, look at that. Nice, nice. Comfy?
Really comfy. Oops. There you go.
Seriously? I don't want it. What am I supposed to do with this?
We'll see.
One thing I've noticed filming you this angle, I don't know if you want to know or not, but you have an epic mosquito bite right there.
We're not going to look at the underside, so...
No, we'll never see the underside. Oh, that looks amazing! Look at that! Just trying to do a nice sweeping shot round and I fell over your tools. Works, and just need some throw pillows here. Some, I guess, were you doing a little door or something on the front?
Yeah. Oh no.
Or, yeah, you can. You just... And it'll squish a little down with time because it's a comforter. Look at that! That is so cool! And you have a little reading nook, somewhere to sit and eat, and then it converts into a bed. Or pull the whole thing out and try it as a bed. And then, yeah. Oh, nice. So for our slightly short other kid.
Actually.
Oh, you fit there great.
I'm actually here tonight, Mouse.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to test it out.
All right. Nice.